Hello, hello, and welcome in. My name is Shaka, and this is your restorative class for La Comina. So welcome in. So I'm going to invite you first of all to just come into a seated position, any seated position of choice. As you can see, I'm sitting on a bolster, but you can sit on a cushion, a blanket, or even a brick if you have. I also recommend for this class, if you have a bolster, blocks, then please do bring them and take them. But if you don't have those things, you can use pillows, cushions, blankets. So just taking as much as you can, and just finding ways to adapt. So all of this class will use props. So just to support our bodies and so we can come into a more restful place. So taking whatever you have, and then we will begin. All right, so just starting in this seated position, the first thing you're going to do is just drop the sitting bones down into the floor or into your support. You've got to feel the back of the sitting bones sink downwards. You may just find your spine naturally stacks now over your hips. And then you can start to think about separating each vertebrae on the spine. You don't have to strongly lift up, so nothing in this class is forced. We want to keep everything nice and gentle, subtle, conscious. But just imagining all those vertebrae separating. You can just drop the chin slightly and allow the back of the neck to lengthen. And the crown of the head is connecting to the heavens. So if you're comfortable to, you can close the eyes. And just first of all, bring your awareness to everything that you can hear. The sounds in your environment. There's layers of sounds near and far, loud and quiet. And just bringing your awareness to any sensations you can feel. So is there a breeze? Is it cold? Is it damp? Is it warm? Is it hot? Just noticing the parts of your body touching each other. Touching the floor. Feel of your clothes and your skin. Anything you can smell. Even any tastes, lingering taste in your mouth. Just using all of those senses. Just really, first of all, making contact with our body. We do that, we are bringing our awareness to this present moment. Everything that is right here, right now. As you do that, you can start to draw your attention maybe slightly further and deeper inwards. And we do this by focusing now on the breath and the breathing. Just feeling as if the breath is breathing you, letting the breath be natural. First, becoming aware of the breath like a child, seeing with fresh eyes. You may naturally feel the breath slow down and lengthen. Naturally happens then just following the desire of your breath, the desire of your body. If you notice that the breath is quite shallow, maybe even slightly irregular, you can start to consciously lengthen your inhale. Consciously lengthen your exhale. And start to fill the body up with breath. Start to slowly release the exhale. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. We keep the energy circulating inside the body. That's what we want. We want to keep the energy circulating inside so that we can clear any energetic channels that we're clearing. You can even imagine the breath drawing up from the base of your spine all the way to the crown of your head. You can do that with the inhale. So it looks like you're drawing it from the base of your body all the way up. And then as you exhale, you're sending the breath down from the crown of your head down into your base. You can imagine a circle, if you like. Breath is circulating around the body. So really feeling now prana, the energy of the breath. Following that journey of the breath with the inhale, the slight anticipation, excitement, expanse, energy, active principle. And then with the exhale, feeling the softening, the grounding, the letting go, the surrender. Coming back to yourself. It's noticing all the little journeys on the way up with the inhale and all the little journeys on the way down with the exhale. Just noticing all of those tiny, subtle, multiple energetic shifts. Feeling at the peak at the top of the inhale. Feeling at the base of the bottom of the exhale. Softening behind the eyes. Softening the mind. Fully present, fully here with our bodies. Now we're going to take our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our abdomen. Just holding here for a moment. Moving the hands to the body. Continuing to follow the breath. Noticing how it feels to have the hands on the body like this. Feel straight away that deep sense of calm. It's like feeling held. I'm going to invite you now to gently rock from side to side, or you can rock from front to back, or even take circles And just keep following the breath and let the body guide and lead. So rather than leading the body with your mind, let the body lead you with the breath. It doesn't have to be a big movement. Certainly not a fast movement. Slowly allowing the body to be moved by your breath and by this gentle rocking sensation. So we're going to do a few more breaths here, a few more moments. Now just making your way back to stillness. Breathing, following the breath, just noticing any shifts, changes in the energy in your internal space, anything that comes up, emotions or feelings. And holding it all, hands staying close to your body, holding yourself, holding all that is present for you in this moment. You're safe. It's a container of love around your being, your body, all the sensations and feelings. Invite you now to set some intentions if you wish, connecting to your heart with that left hand, place of love, acceptance, compassion, courage, expanse. Connecting to your abdomen, that place of intention, goals, path, direction. Moving into those two spaces, those two energies. Simply have a prayer, maybe you simply have a mantra. Just want to connect to the stillness, gratitude. If you have an intention for today or something in general, just holding that. Just few precious moments. And we're going to seal that in. As we inhale, we'll bring the hands together in prayer position. Holding here for a moment. Whenever you're ready, you can inhale. And then exhale, bow the head. And you can release the hands down. And then opening your eyes. And raising your head and bringing your attention, your awareness back into the space. So if you're like me and you're seated on something, I'm just going to take that away now and just come and sit on the floor. if you had your legs in cross-legged, you can just change the cross of the legs now. And so we're just going to sit on the floor. We're just going to do a little grounding exercise. So we're going to move up and down, well, move from the top of the body down to the bottom of the body to ground the body. And then in preparation for what will be our first posture. So the first thing we're going to do is just take in the shoulder. You can close your eyes if you like, as we do all of this. So you can really stay present, the internal feeling. It doesn't have to be strong. It doesn't have to be fast. Just gently moving the neck. Side to side, into shoulder. The next side, we'll come back up. And then we're going to take the head forward and back. So chin to chest. And then opening the throat, looking up to the sky. And forth. So nodding. Taking it nice and slow. Let your body breathe you. Let the body guide. We all have a slightly different rhythm. We all have a slightly different pace. So just tuning in and finding yours, or pace. And then we're going to come back to the center, and then we're just going to shift the head now. So chin to each shoulder as you turn to the side. And mobilizing the head and the neck. And then we're going to come back into the center. And then we're going to take some shoulder rolls. So we're going to lift the shoulders and draw them back. And around and up and back and around and down, and just keep going. Round and round the shoulders. And then go back the other way. Rotating. Other way. Staying with your breath. And then coming back into the center. And take the arms out to the side. Then you're going to bring your left arm across and then hold it with your right arm and just opening out the side of the arm. Holding here, nice deep breaths. Lifting out the arms again. Inhale, and then taking the other side. So this time we take the right arm across, holding it with the left, and just gently allowing the upper arm to stretch. Nice deep breaths. And reaching the arms out again. And then you can just rest the hands down by the side of the floor. And we're going to take the palms to face the sky. And then just reach the arms up. And then reaching with the fingertips, just stretching. Almost like you want to touch the sky with your fingers. Just taking a few breaths in. And then you're going to take your right hand down onto the floor beside you. And then just leaning over to that right hand side and stretching the side of the left hand side of the body. Sort of reaching that arm up and over, but keeping that left hip nice and grounded. So don't let the left hip lift with you, keep it nice and grounded. Beautiful. And then we're going to inhale and reach up back into Hastasana. Taking both hands, palms facing each other, reaching up towards the sky. And then this time, the left hand comes down to the floor. You're reaching over with the right arm into that side stretch. And keeping that right hip grounded now. So reach across with that right arm. Nice deep breath. 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhaling, coming up. And then we're just going to take a cat and cow position here with the upper body. So you're just going to exhale as you tuck under, bring the chin into the chest. Then inhale as you open the chest, open the throat, extend the spine, and exhale. We'll keep going in your own time. Again, this movement can be as big or as small as you like, and as slow as you like. And once you've got the hang of the movement, again, if you want to, you can just close the eyes and just really be in your body. Some all of your awareness to this subtle sensation inside. Few more breaths here. And then I'm going to invite you to go a little off piece if you like. So you can rock from side to side, you can take some circles, you can just move freely, however your body is guiding you to move. So you're working the side of the body, the hips, the shoulders, even the head and the neck, maybe even the hands and the arms. So however you feel, just allowing your upper body to guide you. Wonderful. And then coming back into a place of stillness. Let's just hold here for a moment. Let's just come back into a place of stillness. Just breathe. You can just stretch out your legs. So I'm going to move to my side now, just so you can see. You're just going to stretch out your legs and then just bring your hands behind you. And then you can just release any tension in the hips, in the knees, in the legs. So just let the circulation come back to the legs. I know we've been seated there for quite a while. So just releasing any tension at all. And then you're just going to keep your hands behind you. And again, we're just going to continue to move down the body. So the last parts, we're just going to just connect with. We're going to bring our feet into about hip width apart and bend the knees. And then just rock the knees from side to side. Again, doesn't have to be a big movement. You can take the knee all the way to the floor if you want to. You don't have to. So just mobilizing the hips, working with the internal and the external rotation. Deep breaths. Done. And then we're going to straighten out the legs again. And this time we're going to bend up the right foot, the right knee, should I say, and place the foot on top of the left thigh. And then you can bend up the left knee again. Now, the closer this foot is to your hips, the harder this is on the right hip. The further your foot, the easier it is. So you can just take that bend of that left knee wherever you need to. And then we're just going to, again, just rock the hips from side to side. Yeah. Doesn't have to be strong. Just rocking the hips. Side to side. Just gently releasing any tension in your hips. Nice deep breaths. Never lose connection with your breath. There is always time. It's time. There is time. The time in the world. And let's come back into the center. And you can straighten out both legs again. And then just taking the other side. And just rocking from side to side. You'll find that sweet spot. You'll find your rhythm. You'll find that place where the body and the breath just naturally just sync up. Excellent. Good. And coming back into the center and then straightening out both legs. And then we're just going to come into a forward fold, an easy forward fold. If you want to, you have a brick. You can take a brick and use it and rest your head. You can grab your ankles or your shins, have the feet hip width apart all together. You can hold the feet or just relax and rest the hands inside the legs or outside the legs. So however you like. So just finding that place where you are comfortable. You may even just want to rest the forearms, bend the elbows and just bring your head forward. There's many different ways that we can do a forward fold. Yeah, this is a restorative forward fold, so it's just very easy. So you can let the shoulders round. That's absolutely fine. Just be mindful of the lower back. Yeah, there's a deep flexion, particularly when the chin is into the chest. So just be mindful. Any pinching in the lower back, you just come up. And I'm just holding here. Breathing deeply. And then slowly rolling up, coming back up to a seated position. Last exercises we're going to do is just for the feet. So you're going to take your foot onto your right foot onto your left thigh, and then just rotating the ankles. Rotating the other way. Then you can point and flex, and point and flex. And then just rotating and pointing and flexing, just letting the foot have its moment. Then I'm going to invite you to just give yourself just a bit of a squeeze on the feet. Yeah. Do this like a massage. You can start from the toes and work down. You could be really, you can get really intricate if you want to. Use your thumbs and your fingers, or just simply squeeze your feet with both hands. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Just bringing that circulation, that energy to your feet. Just letting them know that they too are loved. Feet always get neglected. So just giving them a little bit of attention, a little bit of love. Your connection to the earth, your rooting, your belonging, grounding. And then when you finish, you can just straighten that leg, and then obviously we'll do the other side. So bending up the left knee this time, first of all, and then just rotating, going one way, then going the other way, getting into all of those little muscles and tendons and ligaments in the ankle. Point and flex the foot, point and flex the foot. Flexing. And then when you've done that, you can again give the feet a squeeze or a massage. Feet, lots of love, lots of attention. Just bringing the circulation in. Beautiful, good. And then you can straighten out the legs. And then we'll prepare now for our first position, which is going to be Baddha Konasana. So Supta Baddha Konasana, should I say. So this is a supine butterfly pose. So I have a bolster. I recommend a bolster. I definitely recommend that you support your knees, yeah? So the basic position is the knees are bent out to the side and the soles of the feet are together and you're lying down on your back. But I very much recommend that you support the knees. So don't let the knees fall in space. So even if you don't have a bolster to lie down on, make sure you take something underneath the knees and then you can lie down onto your back. If you want to have just a pillow underneath your head, even, and then just lying down and let the knees fall out to the side and then just let your body be heavy. So wherever you are, however you find yourself in this position, just make sure that the knees are supported and that every part of your body then is able to just soften and relax. So either softening spine into the floor or into your cushion. And then you can close your eyes. If you have an eye pillow also, you can use an eye pillow. And just taking nice deep breaths. And allowing your body now to fully relax. And now take another position. So we don't need to move straight away. So always in a restorative or any yoga, our transitions are equally as important as the positions that we're in. So the first thing you're going to want to do is just take some deeper breaths. Breathing into the top of the chest, just feeling the spine start to open and reawaken. You just want to move the hands and the fingers and then stretch the arms. Moving in any way that feels right to your body. When you are ready to move, the first thing you're going to want to do is just bring the knees together and place the feet flat onto the floor and just let the knees fall into each other. Yeah, so you can have your feet a little wider and then just have the knees fall in and then just rebalancing the hips, so just working on the internal rotation here. And just let the spine reset. And then when you're ready from there, you can just roll over to one side. If you're on a bolster, you can lie on your bolster. Take as long as you need there. And then you're going to come back up to a seated position, and then we'll prepare for our next position, which is going to be a supported Matsyasana. And I think we'll do this with a bolster as well. So if you have something to put underneath your knees, I recommend it, but you don't need it. Again, this is optional, yeah? So you can have something for underneath the thighs or underneath the knees. If you have it, take 2 bricks. If you don't have 2 bricks, you can just take a cushion and take it underneath your shoulders, yeah? And just make sure that your head is supported either on the floor or even using another cushion. If you have bricks, then I recommend you take one which is on the medium setting, like so, and then you take the other one and it's on the low setting, like so. And that's going to be for the head, and this is going to be underneath the shoulder blades. So it's kind of lower than the shoulder blades, yeah? So that's the position that you're going to want this higher block to be in. It's kind of right in the middle of the back, and then the head is supported, and then the arms are rested. And then, like I said, you can have the knees supported, or you can have the legs just flat onto the floor. And then just finding yourself here in position, and then allowing yourself to just soften and settle here. Close the eyes. So the chest is nice and open. The spine is slightly extended and the throat is open. Just taking nice deep breaths, and each exhale, just allowing yourself to soften. A little bit more, let your body get a little bit heavier. Move the breaths into the chest. Drawing that breath down all the way down into your hips and into your legs. You can start to allow the stretch, the legs to stretch, and stretching out your arms. And then again, taking your time, staying with that slowness, that gentleness. Whenever you are ready, you can roll over to one side. Just come into a fetal position and support your head with your arm. And just taking as long as you need there. Just let your spine reset. Just noticing again those subtle shifts and changes in your body. When you're ready, you can roll up and come up to a seated position. And again, we'll just prepare for what will be our final position. So we're going to take our Shavasana in this final position. So I recommend, we're going to take it on the front. You're welcome to take your Shavasana in another way if you wish. So if you want to lie on your back and just take something underneath your legs, then you can do that. For those of you who have cushions and bolsters, you can take it on your front. So if you have a bolster, I recommend you take one bolster long ways, like so. And then you can take another blanket, rolled blanket, bolster, cushion, just at the bottom end. And then I recommend you use your bricks to support your ankles. Again, it's optional, you don't have to. And then knees stay on the floor, and then the hips are on this cushion, blanket here, and then you're resting your head like so. And then the ankles are supported on these bricks, so you might need to adjust the placement. The knees are on the floor. If you want to, you can even take an extra cushion underneath the head. So if you feel like you want more height underneath the head, you could maybe take a blanket or another cushion. Otherwise, just coming here on your front and then let the shoulders go. And just let the whole body relax. So close the eyes and soften the back of the eyes and the mind. Then let the breath breathe you. And just bringing your awareness to your feet. And just releasing any tension in your feet. Bringing your awareness to your ankles. Releasing all the tension from your ankles. Bringing your awareness to your shins and your calves. Feeling all tension melt away. Bringing awareness to your knees. So letting them be soft. Just letting go. Bringing your awareness to your thighs. Feeling I'm heavy. Soften any tension at all in your legs, thighs. All of your legs, all of your feet, your ankles, your joints. Completely relaxed. Bringing awareness to your hips, your groin, hip sockets. And all the tension melts away. Out the front of our body, so just thinking about the abdomen and chest. All your internal organs. It's allowing the front of your body just to feel completely heavy, soft, relaxed, fully surrendered. Working with your hands, your fingers, your wrists. Just feeling all the tension melt away. And that same awareness to the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms. Just allowing any tension just to fall away. Bringing the awareness to the lower back. Bringing that awareness all the way up to the spine, the thoracic spine, top of your shoulders, the back of your neck, all across your shoulder blades. Feeling all the tension melt away. And then from the throat, and moving up to your face and your head, so all your facial muscles, your jawline, your tongue, your neck, your ears, back of the eyes, temples, your forehead, also the mind, softening, surrendering. Now feeling the whole entire body, 3D, relax, fully surrendered. Now just taking some deeper breaths. Starting by breathing into the spine, into the shoulders. Breathing into the hips. Breathing down into the legs. Breathing up into the shoulders and into the neck and the head. And sending the breath down the arms, just allowing the energy and the awareness to just gently come back into the body. Take your time, be slow, be steady, be soft, be gentle. Stretching, moving as you need to, just allowing yourself to gently re-emerge and reawaken. Maybe you are ready to, you can just roll over to one side. If you're lying on the bolster, then you can just lie, bring the side of your body to the floor, then just hug your bolster and rest your knee on your bolster. Taking as long as you need there on your side. And just rolling up, coming back when you're ready to. Come back to a seated position. Just going to take your left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your abdomen. We'll just finish as we began. Just connecting to yourself, to your body, and to the depth of this present moment. All that lies here and now. Feeling the power of this presence. Just connecting to your breath once more. Your energy, your prana, your life force. Just connecting to the energy of care, gentleness, slowness, reclaiming it as your birthright. It's allowing yourself to receive, to be held. So thanking yourself for taking the time to give yourself this restoration, this care. I hope you hold on to this as you move throughout the rest of your day, the rest of your evening. Thank you so much. See you again next time. You can bring the hands into prayer position. Again, just sealing it in. Exhale, we bow the head. Namaste.